I grew up with the killers. Matter of fact, them was my niggas. Hung in the zoo with gorillas. Bitch, I know banana pillars. I'm just tryna cop me a rollie. Drop it till I pull off in the rave.
Man, it's Terry Rolling TV out here, heart of the streets. We out here rushing this interview because we got a, you know, a great contribute in the game out here sitting. Where we at?
We in
LA right now.
We're in LA. What part of LA we in, man?
We got from motherfucking Crenshaw and 118th.
Crenshaw and 118, man. So like we said, we're the heart of the streets, man. What's your name again?
Taj Malik.
Taj Malik. I said, what's your name again? Like I don't know who this man is. Y'all know who this man is. Y'all be seeing him all over the internet, all over the gram, all over wherever, man. This man blowing up out here, man. Tell us a little about yourself, Taj Malik, man. Where you come from, where you grew up at, you know, just let us know a little something about you, man.
Man, born and raised in Compton, born in Dominguez Hospital. Whole family from Compton, everything else. I got a second home. My second home is kind of Oklahoma because a whole lot of my family out there and shit. So I've always been missing it, dibbling dabbling with Oklahoma and shit. But shit, I'm a Compton baby.
So in the music game, you like hitting them from LA to Oklahoma. So
man, I'm hitting them from LA to Oklahoma to Atlanta to everything else. Cause I paroled to Atlanta, so you know I fuck with Atlanta a lot. Actually, I got started pushing in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got 2 strikes. My dad moved out there and he like, man, you need to come out here before you get the 3rd. So I moved out there and started fucking with the music real tough until I, you know, got up out of there and got up parole.
Man, let's go more into depth into that. While you was out there in Atlanta, because you know the music game, you know, it started on the East Coast. Hip hop started on the East Coast, then it came to the West Coast with gangster rap. We know Death Row, Snoop, yeah, Dre, all them. Now they went to the South, you know. So with you being in the South, did you get any connects out there, or did you form how did you form like your musically talent in your voice?
I think it gave me a broader view of music, you know what I'm saying? Because of coming strictly from the West Coast, 9 times out of 10 you just a West Coast nigga, you know what I'm saying? But when you get to mixing and dibbling dabbling with the South, you get a little bit of their seasoning too. So I think it kind of helped me out being a West Coast nigga with a little bit of South seasoning. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right, righteous. So let me ask you this: being born and raised in Compton, do you got that Compton swag, or do you think you paving your own way? Because they say everybody from Compton got that Compton swag, and it's like similar, it's gangster, it's like, what's your swag? What can a person get from Taj Malik?
I don't like to be in no category, you know what I'm saying? And reason being is I'm a Compton nigga. Of course I'm gonna have a Compton swag, but ultimately I got a story to tell. So I don't want to be in no one genre, no nothing. I'm a black man, I'm a father, I'm an ex-felon, I'm a 2-strike felon, I'm a street nigga, and at the same time I'm a nigga who gotta teach my kids how to be black men.
Man, let's talk a little about that. When you say 2-time felon, and let's talk about that. So how you go from like the streets to the music game then? Because somehow you had to get caught up in the streets to be a 2-time felon. So let's talk about that, because there might be kids watching this and that can learn from you.
Well, I mean, you know, my situation is I had 8 counts of robbery. Me and my brother then went to the pen together, you know what I'm saying, on that particular case. You know what I'm saying? And even currently, I got a few situations I'm going through now. So I'm still in the transitioning myself as a man. But regardless of what you're going through in life, my thing is this: when you're dealing with individuals, and what people got to learn is this: you have to be able to be an individual. Meaning that whatever action you take in life is because you want to, not because of peer pressure, not because of you feel this nigga doing it or that nigga doing it. Because when it comes time to serving time, I don't give a fuck who you is or where you from. You serving it by yourself.
What do you feel is like your next big project, or what do you got next coming up that's big, that you feel people our way or just people around the world gonna be like, wow, he's here?
Shit, I'm working on a project right now. I'm about to drop called No Lie. Hopefully I'll be dropping it next month, man. But shit, it's just me pouring out my heart. It's all raw shit off the top of my brain. I'm hoping that my thing is people can feel the struggle. That's what I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? If you going through something in your life, you a father, you a trapper, you a nigga that been through something, you been broke, you been rich, you been poor, you been in love, all of that shit I'm gonna touch on. I'm touching on love as well as trapping. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's a category niggas don't want to touch on. You know, when I was locked up, niggas used to pull a curtain up and play the R&B to their motherfucking self like they don't listen to R&B. Right. You feel me? So I want to touch on every aspect of music.
So when you say you was locked up, where you was locked up at? Like California or?
Yeah, LA County, a little bit of Montalcino, and then Tehachapi, went through Tehachapi, and then my last year was spent at a conservation camp.
So you know about the beating on the bunks, and you know, yeah. So all right. Yeah. So let me ask you this: Did you get any motivation while you was in jail to write, or all this came?
Actually, that's when I started. What I do right now, I don't write nothing. Everything I do is I really punch myself in. People call it freestyling, but the shit, I just come off the brain and punch myself in. I don't like it, I take it out. But that was the first time I ever wrote something, was in LA County.
Got you. So let me ask you this: where do you see yourself in the next few years with your career?
Shit, on. You know what I'm
And
saying?
like, what do you determine? What do you
my perspective on this, because I've been doing this for about 12 years. So my perspective is on is I don't want to depend on the label. If I get me in between 5-10 bands a show and I'm booked up throughout every weekend and that's my all profit to myself, I'm on.
All right, so really, like, as people around the globe will say, that used to be like the Master P theory. Now who's mastering it is Nipsey Hussle, and on the West Coast. So like, with you being a businessman, by the way, like, you know, doing my homework and stuff, I see you got a business and stuff. Congrats on that, man.
Yeah.
But so you saying, like, really everything independent. You go the independent route. Like, I don't need no middleman. I could get it out myself. I can get out the trunk.
Yeah, fuck all that. Because I mean, the thing about it is, man, I'm out here. I didn't took 3,000 CDs myself. Drove through states, hand to hand with CDs. Printed up my own shirts. Me and my niggas at day ones rented a motherfucking Sprinter van. Drove to South Carolina. Went on tour with Bigger Rankin. And did that shit all myself. So I feel like if I'm out here doing all this work, all this labor, and I get to the point where I'm getting consistent paid shows, why am I gonna give it to a label?
All right, so a couple more questions before we go, man. So do you believe if you could do it, anybody could do it in that theory, or you just believe hard work, dedication, anybody? Explain that terminology for somebody that's watching.
I believe you can do it if you putting the work in. It's a grind. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the independent grind is way more harder than a nigga who want to be up under something. You get what I'm saying? Because all I'm depending on when I get up every single morning is myself. You know what I'm saying? Or the team that's gonna show me the dedication to push it. We depending on it bouncing off each other versus somebody else who waiting on somebody to do it for them. You sitting on your back.
So you said you've been in the game 12 years. How old are you?
Man, look, you know I'm 21, man. Come on now.
All right. So you 20. No, so what I'm saying is you 21. What I was gonna ask you about the generational gaps and stuff like that. Do you believe from the generation that's coming up in the music game now is internet thugs, or just different from the generation you probably came in?
Oh man, it's a humongous different. You know.
But if you're 21, you wouldn't know that, right?
Yeah, but you know, well, technically I'm not really 21, but they gonna pick up on the age at some point. But the difference is, man, like me growing up versus today's. Niggas was killing back then, and people still killing now. But here's the difference. You know what I'm saying? When I turned down a fade when I was a kid, or I ran from something, you had gangsters that was respectful. All my uncles and cousins over me, I grew up around killers. Right. But these are the same people that would open the door for a lady. The same one that smacked me in my mouth if I disrespected my mama.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? These are the same niggas that I used to get beat up if I ran from a fade or a fight. You got niggas that can't fight, disrespect old people, and all they know is a gun, but you think you a thug. But as soon as you take it away, nigga, you serve some time, nigga finna get up in you.
Right.
Because you not raised the right way. Your morals ain't even set right. You know what I'm saying? It was OGs and shit that was respected. Nowadays, you got niggas that don't respect nothing. Because they ain't been made to respect it, versus then you was made to respect something. So what do you feel about the industry now, where everybody say they clout chasing or they trolling and stuff like that? Let's give or take. What you feel about 6ix9ine? What you feel about XXX Def? What do you feel about the different stuff that's going on in the industry now? Well, as far as funny you touched on XXXtentacion, his death, man. Really, to be honest with you, I feel it's a sad thing because listening to the cat talk, I felt like he was genuine. I wasn't necessarily a big fan of the music, but his personality and what he had to say during his interviews, I felt like it was 100. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as 6ix9ine, I feel like it's clout chasing. You feel me? That's something that he like a modern day 50 Cent as far as I'm gonna attack a nigga to get me on. I'm not gonna depend on my talent. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. So for the people who ain't never heard of Taj and want to get up on you, why don't you hit something for them? Show them, showcase the talent that you got, man. Let me hear something off the head, man.
Man, what I say? I don't know. Look, trap nigga and a father at the same time. Catch me without a pistol out your damn mind. Really about my business, on me steady on my grind. Can't trust niggas. Something on recline. I was kind of on the spot, but you know, look, man, that's pretty much what it is. That's me, man.
Man, let us know where we could let the people know where they can find you at, man, and how to contact you and stuff like that, man.
Man, shit, really, I don't know. Look, if you press Google, you put Taj Malik, capital T, AJ, capital M-A-L-I-K, no space, and Google, all my shit gonna pop up.
We risked it all for this. We did it all for this. We went so hard for this. We lost it all for this. We ballin' hard for this. We ballin' hard for this. Ballin' with Kyle.